Sup, everyone? This is Hyper Sapien, the Mad Titan, and I am funkin' live. What the fuck, everyone? It sounded like an old lady screaming. Must have been that old lady that Robo ties up. So, who have we got in the chat? Ski. We have Paul. We have some random J, which is most likely a troll or a hater, but we'll let them just chill for the moment. We have Uncle Rolfus, the German, also known as the Herman German. We have a Roger, the Royal Pirate, prawning it up. And we have so far, we had the numbers are changing. It's like I'm doing maths again at school and just these numbers in the audience are just flicking around. But yes, welcome all. Like always, I prepared this in advance, very much so, very much. Sipping tea like a certain green frog from the Muppet Show. Let us have light. Excuse me for a moment. Ah, that's much better. We're up to four. Hello, four. What's better than a threesome? A foursome, they might say. Well, I guess it depends who it is. If it's this person, probably not. Probably be the worst experience of your life. But anyway, guess we won't get into that. So, how is everyone? Hello and welcome. How's everyone's day been? Let me know in the chat. And I'll only go for an hour unless someone gets up and panel. You know how it is. Uh, let's see what we can do. Let's see how we do it. The awesome, foursome. Now we're up to five. So yeah, the King G is into his house. We have the mainland prawn cooking it up. Ah, I appreciate that, Paul. So how's everyone's day been? What did I do today? Overall, really, I guess. I was I did do a review of a local place, another local chippy shop, chippy fishy chicken chicken place. I was going to do a couple more, but for some reason time just seems to not be the best these days. I was going to review these, so I'll most likely get into them over the weekend or early next week and give you a rating and a review. Man, stuff's just shrinking, isn't it? Like this is a bag of chips now. To a little kids, this would probably look huge. This would be like gigantic to a kid. I was gonna review the new Mars bar as well, the Lamington one. I've got a truckload, as Paddy Joe would say, a truckload of stuff to review, besides doing, hot food from local restaurantes and cafes and all that stuff. Oh, oh, that sounds mighty fine there. That's good to hear. So yeah, I'm not streaming to my G the Hyper Sapien channel tonight because it looked like I lost a couple of subs last time I did, so maybe it's because it's not really on topic, but here I am and funkin' hungry and I guess I've talked about food, so now we can move on and get into other stuff. But yeah, I did get some new little miniatures as well, but I'll be reviewing them and taking a look at them on G the Hyper Sapien. I might chuck up my link trees, the trees that have links to them, just in case anyone is watches back or anyone who's watching right now wants to see what I do on all the different socials, all the different medias. So I have G the Hype Sapien and I have Funkin' Hungry, and I'm putting them both up at once. So hopefully that works. Yeah, hopefully that you can click on them both. Um, let's see. I don't know if they both are working. This page doesn't exist, it reckons. I'll probably have to do them both separately. But yeah, I paint little green men on one channel, and on the other channel, I kick a moo cow. This is probably a troll, I guess, already because there's no camera on and it disappeared. Don't mind me, that's just some random weirdo in the background. I apologize if it's a weirdo that I know. Yeah, I'll put up G the Hype Sapien first, and then I'll put the funk in. So there we got the hype train. Good morning, Laura. And then we and the dog for some reason has got a huge rawhide bone and he hasn't ate it like since I gave it to him basically, just chewed on it a bit, but tonight he decided he wants to get into it. So if you hear any noise in the background, I promise it's not the people tied up. Yeah, exactly, Paul. So when someone gets on the panel, I'll say I'll eat the chip, but then I'll when it happens, someone else has to get on panel, and I'll say I'll eat the chip, and then when that person gets on channel panel, bit of channel paneling, then I'll go get the milk and I'll eat the bloody chip. A glass of milk. Uh, imagine being like a 12 and you needing a glass of milk. Uh, I'm a big man. I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. I'm grown. I had Pepsi Max when I'd done my spicy challenges. In the round table, well, it is more of a rectangle, but I know what you're saying. I hear you. I see you. I hear you. So, how's everyone's evening and morning? Imagine waking up to this. Oh, well, that's the YouTube magic there, Laura. That actually wasn't today. See, YouTube magic. I film and then I need to edit. What I ate today was a burger, some chippies, some chippy chips, and some potato fritters. Now, we won't get started on what they're called because I know Australians are very passionate about what a piece of battered potato is called. And I actually had a cheeky full sugar Coca Cola, which I haven't had for some time. So that was a little bit naughty. That's what I had today, though. But you won't be seeing me eat that food until next week because I can't give you too much awesomeness at once. You just get overloaded. It'd be too much for you. Just seeing me too often. I mean, if you tune into these lives, you're going to see me today and tomorrow. So, you know, that's plenty. That's plenty, I reckon. But it was a nice little local place. It was a place that I used to go in my youth, back when I was a little G. Used to go to this little chicken place, chicken shop. But yeah, it was interesting to go back there and try their food. You'll have to see how good it was. Yeah, that's it. Imagine waking up to this. You wake up and you're just like, oh, what's this? Turn it on and you see this, all of this. Yeah, that's one way to wake up. But yeah, I've still got loads of stuff to review. They just keep on bringing it out, and I'm stupid enough to buy it. And as I say, I just don't want to overload and bring out too much at once. Had to bring out those two chocolate block videos though this week because next week I've got a as I'm mentioning and as I'm talking about and stuff. I've got if you didn't see, I'm kind of keen to try these little twisties. We'll be seeing that next week. Let me know if anyone has tried them. They do sound pretty killer. She should be going global and be more sub than Mr. Beast. Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Doesn't he have his own restaurants? Imagine funkin' hungry restaurants where most people don't even know how to say it because they think it's a swear word. That would cause a little bit of a kerfuffle, won't it? So yeah, what would funkin' hungry have? Probably bangers and mash sausages or whatever. We'll have different sausages. Yeah, he doesn't like chips or fries, as you lot would call them over there. He doesn't really like fries. He doesn't like a lot of really sort of processed stuff. And yeah, he's had enough now anyway. He chewed a bit. And you're saying that he gets rawhide. It doesn't seem fair. This bone is like this big. So yeah, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Now he's moaning. But yeah, he likes proper food really. Like if I had a burger or meat, he'd probably be up here trying to get on it. Yeah, it's like I don't have anything against like big YouTubers, but a lot of them seem like plonkers to me. I don't know, just I guess it comes with the territory, right? I'm a bit of a plonker as well, so but yeah, can't really say I know much about Mr. Beast. I know of him, seen bits and pieces. I know that he has like Mr. Beast burgers. I'm pretty sure Matt Stoney, the YouTuber, did ate some of them or whatever, got some sent to him. I did old mate Ron try him. Oh yeah. What did he say? He probably gave him what a 5 out of 5 or whatever. Saved some for Ron, I'm sure. Saved some for his boyfriend Ron. Yeah. What else? What else? What else am I doing? I have other stuff. Like I have the. It's just when I do restaurants, normally I push back some of the snacks I get. I know I've had the Doritos sitting there for a while, like street art or something they're called. Pretty sure it was kebab, pizza, and burger flavors. We in the leader here. That's it. We need to cause a bit of a riot. We need to go to different platforms and take it over. Unfortunately, on TikTok, you need like 500 followers to go live or some crap. So I've never gone live. It's like my videos have some of them have quite a lot of views, but people don't follow me. I don't blame them really. Oh yeah, got to save some for Ron, otherwise he'll go home and get beat up, wouldn't he? He'll get in a fight with Ron if he didn't bring him at least a few chippies home. But yeah, I've been wanting to try them for a while. I should have got them. You rang, you called. But yeah, I should have got them straight away. But just yeah, sometimes the shops don't have them straight away, depending. Ah, so we have seven now. Welcome, lucky seven. Is it lucky? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll, they'll probably dig Liz up somewhere, in days to come. I'm sure they'll just say, "Oh, what's this? We found a body, and it turns out to be Liz." They got a little bit too hangry. What's on my shirt? It is. Who knows who that is? Let me know. Maybe a skirt. Yeah. Haven't been well for a very long time, Mayhem, but we won't get into that. Good enough, good enough to stream, I guess. Last Friday, I felt like complete shit, and I still streamed. Had the bit of the cough, bit of the spicy cough. Probably acting just as crazy as normal though. So, will I be able to go the hour? We'll see, hey? I should have got some spicy chips to eat. I did get some new chili oil, and I had a little bit of homemade pizza earlier on a baguette, so it wasn't dough, wasn't pizza base or whatever. A little bit of metwurst salami, a little bit of cheese and sauce, and that chili oil. That chili oil set it off. It was quite nice. We got the eye of the tiger, have we? How many eyes does a tiger have? Is it like a spider tiger? 6 to 8? 24? You talking about the eyes or what? I guess Laura knows who was on the shirt from her response. The spider, the Spider Man. No clue. Not even a clue. What about the vampire teeth? That's a clue. Clue? Does that help? Even in the Crusoe? Oh yeah. Turkish delight's got to be better than that mint bloody toothpaste, crunchy toothpaste, bloody mint cream. Still got some in the fridge of that. I mean, it's not disgusting, but yeah, who wants to eat a crunchy pearl necklace with a slight mint flavor? Don't actually have Turkish delight. I do have other stuff, but I have to be good and do reviews for it. I really want to try the latest caramel slice, the Cadbury one, which is caramel. I reckon that's going to be epic, that one. I'm kind of tempted to try that. Normally, I try and wait if I can for them to go a little bit cheaper because $5.50 for a block of chocolate is pretty bloody ridiculous. I don't know. What the hell is Laura sharing? What's this? Some robot doing the. It is old dirty bastard Laura. That's who it is. And yeah, back to Mayhem. I'm not sure if they love them. When I used to live in England, I don't remember people walking around just eating Turkish delight every 5 seconds. Maybe it was the Irish. Oh, look who here! Look who here! Look who's here! It's the AJJJ man. How are you there? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, mayhem. Maybe you're confusing the Irish with the English. It is easy to do, I guess. I'm sure that either or don't make much sense. But I did look into the Irish tea that you was talking about, but tea's bloody expensive when it's imported. But yeah, they had that Barry's. They had Barry's Gold and they had Barry's Irish breakfast. I swear, bloody Ireland copies England more than Australia does. Or is it the other way round, Mayhem? I don't know who did like. You have English breakfast and you have Irish breakfast. So I don't know who's copying who. Yeah, and if I was going to get a block for full price, I would just get obviously a block of chocolate that I know that I'd really enjoy. But normally when I go to the shops, one of them's cheap, either if it's Kit Kat, Cadbury, whatever. It's like one of them's normally discounted or cheaper, so that's normally what I'll be going for. But these days when I'm spending my money, most of the time I'm buying new crap to try. But yeah, the caramel slice looks pretty epic. So we'll have to give that a try sometime. I do have a Kit Kat in the wardrobe as well, in the pantry or whatever you want to call it, the snack drawer. Kinder Surprise. In America, you don't have the little plastic piece in it though. In Europe and Australia, everywhere else, you have like the plastic container that has the toy in it to separate it. But I'm pretty sure I heard in America that you're not allowed to put the plastic egg in there. And hello there, Sakal. Yeah, I'm reasonable. Appreciate you coming here, joining us. I guess I should say. But yeah, what was I talking about? Chocolate. Oh shit. They bring out so much though, I can't keep up with it. But yeah, I have a Milky Bar. Remember the Milky Bar kid? What happened to the Milky Bar kid? Did he get cancelled because he was a white cowboy and white cowboys are totally unrealistic, especially with freckles? Yeah, I've got the Kit Kat Milky Bar in there, which I reckon is going to be epic because most Kit Kats are normally, almost top marks. There has been a couple that was a little bit trash. Ah, Roger the Pirate remembers the Milky Bar kid. Yeah, I was never a huge fan of Milky Bar. There was just other chocolates I preferred. I'm more of a Mars and Snickers kind of guy. It's normally what I go for. But yeah, if someone gave me a Milky Bar, I wouldn't cry about it. I'd maybe put on my cowboy hat and gallop away with my Milky Bar. Don't mind me, I'm just having a little bit of a read. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy, but I wouldn't mind trying them. So yeah, I mean, Yorkshire tea, I'm pretty sure that's fairly new in Australia, as in at least from Woolworths and stuff like that. I don't really recall it being here when I first moved here. I'm pretty sure the most British stuff was like Tetley's and um, bloody PG tips and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying some good old Barry's, see how it goes. I can't remember the price. I'm pretty sure it was like $9 for, I don't know if it was 40 tea bags or, but yeah, I'd probably have to go, if I did grab them, I'd have to go the gold and I'd have to go the Irish breakfast. Sounds good. Yeah, it used to come wrapped in foil, it sure did. And I have heard that they're turning the wrapper into paper. I don't know if they've done that yet. But yeah, I guess it's good for the environment and all that stuff. But I wonder if Kit Kat tastes different in foil than it does without it, because you know how like Coca-Cola tastes different depending on what it's in. Like Coke is nice in a glass, and for some reason a can of Coke's normally when it's cold is normally off tap. But then like in a plastic bottle, it's never as good. Yeah, chocolate and raspberry are good together for sure. I did do a block of chocolate recently that was chocolate and raspberry. but it had hazelnut pieces in it, and I just feel like that threw off the flavor a little bit. It's like they take really good combinations these days and they just do some a little bit of bullshit with it, and it just kind of ruins it in a way. It's like they try and be too fancy. Maybe I'm just sounding old, but a lot of the classic flavors of chips, chocolate, all that stuff, you can't really beat. Um, well, most of the time the tea leaves are from probably the same area, but I don't know. It's just maybe they use better quality stuff, possibly, because the Yorkshire tea is just, I don't know. Definitely, if you speak to a lot of people who like tea, they will say Yorkshire tea is, like the best. I don't know, it just has more strong, full-on flavor. Because I don't know if who was here the other night saying Dilma tea had some Dilma super strong or extra strong or whatever they call it, and it was just still weak as piss, really. If that's their strong tea and it's weak as piss, imagine they're just normal. And I do have Tetley at the moment, extra strong, because sometimes it's just the price and what's available. And this is okay. It tastes okay, but it's still not that strong. I remember when I went to Queensland, I needed my tea, so I bought a box of these. That was the last time I had them, which was probably, I don't know, 8 years or more ago, maybe even 12 years, who knows. But yeah, like it has an okay flavour, but it's still a little bit piss weak for me. Where when it comes to Yorkshire tea, even the Yorkshire tea, the standard one, which is proper brew, that's still pretty nice. But then they have like strong and gold. You went 2 years without a Snicker. Yeah, but everything's made in China, Paul. Even a lot of women are. But yeah, a lot of stuff's made in China, and sometimes they don't really say, they probably say it in the fine print, but a lot of stuff I buy ends up turning out to be from China. Like COVID, wasn't that made in China? Maybe the coal mines up northern England. What? Nah, the tea I'm pretty sure is from like India and Asia that the Yorkshire tea's made of. I don't know, when I do reviews, a lot of time I try to read some information or like, give a little bit of knowledge or insight of where stuff's from. But a lot of times I end up taking it out because it just sounds like I'm talking for too long and some people get triggered with how long my videos are. So yeah, there you go. Oh, was that a joke? Oh, damn you, Roger, and you're joking. We've all almost gone for half an hour, and all we've done is talked about chocolate and tea. We haven't even got into coffee yet. Oh yeah, speaking of coffee, I was going to have a coffee with this. I'm letting everyone in on the inside of my jokes. I was going to have a coffee and a donut. Isn't that what people do? So yeah, I have to have a coffee with my donut. The dog's disappeared. He's disappeared. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that I ran out of my biscuit brew. Man, I loved that, and I got a few boxes of each, and obviously when you love one over the other, then those boxes went quick. They went fast, and now I can't find it for a decent price. The old Paul likes his cappuccino. Cappuccino sounds fairly gangster. Sounds like a gangster word, like a Italian gangster. Don Cappuccino. Yeah, it's fairly quiet tonight. We do have 8 people watching. Hello, and I appreciate the people lurking in the back with the jerkins and gherkins or whatever they do. I'm sure once they sort themselves out, they'll come back. Do I like peanut butter? AJ says that he loves PB. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, like when we used to be kids, and I guess I don't know. I guess you don't have much of your own money, so a lot of times the options was if there was ham or something like that, meat, sandwich meat. Yeah, a lot of times, especially going to other people's houses as well. A lot of times it would be Vegemite and peanut butter as the options, and yeah, peanut butter. There's a lot of different peanut butters. I reckon the best is probably is it Beta? Mhm. Am I? Is it Beta peanut butter? Am I tripping out? Bigger. That shows how much I know my Australian bloody brands. But yeah, Bega's peanut butter smooth is good. Is definitely some good shit. But I do like Skippy as well. Yeah, Skippy is awesome as well. I remember I've heard about Skippy a lot. I was probably in movies and different stuff. But the first time I tried Skippy was Costco's, and they had like this jar like this size. It was huge, but it was awesome. Yeah, I don't have peanut butter too often though. I like my Reese's Pieces though, the peanut butter cups. They're off tap. They're going back and forth with their love for peanut butter. I reckon Butterfinger's pretty shit to be honest. Snickers isn't obviously peanut butter, but it's roasted peanuts. Snickers is far superior. The one from America that I like is the Baby Ruth. The Goonies special, Baby Ruth. What's that sloth dude say? Can't even remember. Hey, it says, "Hey guys," or "Hey you guys." Yeah, Skippy is good. Made in the US of A. Or well, a little bit of controversial stuff happening here. AJ's like, yeah, he knows, but it doesn't bother him. Yeah, hey, you guys. When he's wearing his little sailor outfit, sailor hat, or whatever. Uh, but yeah, if you haven't had a baby Ruth, I probably should do them on the channel. But sometimes when I've already ate stuff, it seems a little bit pointless doing reviews on stuff that I know I like. But sometimes it's just, I guess showing people that may not have seen them. Like I'll probably do a Indo me goreng video one day, but I absolutely love that. Like that's my favorite noodles, and I've had plenty in my life to know that I love them. Yeah, Baby Ruth is killer. It's like I don't know if I'd say it's better than Snickers or not, but they're definitely on the same level. It might be a little bit better than Snickers, possibly. But yeah, growing up as a kid, Snickers was probably my favorite chocolate bar. As I got a little bit older, I started leaning towards Mars bar a little bit. Pretty sure in America, though, it's a bit different. I'm pretty sure your Milky Way it has caramel in it. So I'm not sure if in America if Milky Way is more like the Mars bar that we would get here. Yeah, well, that's it. Definitely. I mean, it just in my mind to pay out someone's culture or I don't know, race, even if you was it's just as silly to me. It's like a color of the skin, or I just find that stuff more interesting, really. I could never be, racist and just cultures of different countries. I mean, if I wasn't poor, I'd probably go to, different countries and try their food, like a Bourdain or whatever, and go and try different foods from different countries. Yeah, I have tried some. like no salt, no sugars and stuff. And yeah, they're fairly trash. I have had the Skippy no sugar, and it's not excellent. But what I have found a good purpose for that is when I have my oats. Sometimes I'll have just instant oats in the morning just for something quick to eat. And I'll put like a spoonful of no sugar Skippy in it, and it just adds that peanut butter flavor. But because there's a little bit of sugars and stuff in the instant oats, it helps with the bland flavor. Yeah, well, that's it. They had their purposes. If you don't want to obviously add too much salts and sugars to food. I guess even if you was cooking savory food and you wanted that peanut flavor, it's not adding that much sugar to it that you might not want. Yeah, Bounty is like I feel like a fairly underrated chocolate bar. I don't get it too often. I don't know. With me, I do like coconut, but you kind of, well, personally, I need to be in the mood for it. And hello there, Donna. Welcome, Miss. Miss. I thought he was a man. This day and age, I guess I don't really, I shouldn't judge. Or Andrew Zimmerman was very good. He did Bizarre Foods and stuff, right? I like Adam Richman as well. Did is it Man First Food? But a lot of them have done other shows and stuff as well. Now I know what she means that she misses him. Sorry, Laura. Just clicked for a second. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Tahini sauce. Tahini sauce is I thought that was like sesame. I thought it was like crushed sesame or something. Yeah, yeah, not as good. I was gonna say not as good, but yeah. I don't know why you're watching this when you could be watching one of them right now. Maybe one day, hey, maybe one day I'll have a great show and I'll be a great host. Oh, you're too sweet, as if so. But yeah, who knows? Maybe when I hit a certain amount of subs, I don't know. Someone might be dumb enough to pay me to travel. Imagine that, funkin' hungry worldwide. Oh, but yeah, with I reckon like the classic combination. Oh man, got this. Yeah, I'd say the classic. It ha it is, but has a nutty flavor. Yeah, peanut butter tends to be more like what is it, satay sauce, right? Which does go with a lot of sort of Asian food. Yeah, because sesame, when roasted sesame does have a nutty flavor. So then obviously when you use it in sauces and stuff like that, it does have that roasted flavor, and that roasted flavor can be associated with like a nutty flavor. And I guess they could be similar and savory tahini or sesame seed and peanut butter, obviously roasted peanuts. Yeah, that's it. It's too much to type out, too much information. So you just put a little bit out there. But yeah, I was going to say the best sauce that, or one of my favorite quick sauces, I normally do soy sauce. I normally do either chili oil, which I actually have again, which I'm loving. I only opened it before, but chili oil or a hot sauce, like an Asian, I guess, inspired hot sauce, like sambal or whatever. But normally chili, soy sauce, then you got to go the sesame seed oil. Is that all I do? Soy sauce, chili oil, sesame seed, and then it just like a great combination when you mix it together because it's like almost everything you want. Savory, salty. a little bit of spice, a little bit of roasted flavor. What the? He conquered YouTube by looking at it. Oh man, that was gold. Yeah, I kicked a moo cow or mo cow. This person's back again. I'm sure they'll disappear. Yeah, good old troll. They come. They're too piss weak to actually join. Uh, really? I mean, I guess I like spicy food, but really I just like food with flavor. But then I am quite partial to, like English food or British food or whatever you want to call it, which is technically kind of bland if you look at it a certain way. I don't mind my fish and chips, my roast dinners and stuff like that, which do have flavor, but they don't really have much spice or herbs. But yeah, I like, like sort of a lot of cuisine that would put spices and chili and just, garlic and stuff like that. That's another thing you could add to that sauce I was mentioning earlier. You could add a little bit of garlic to it just to give it that extra kick. But yeah, it's just a kind of a sauce that I would put with stir fry or dumplings and stuff like that, like a dipping sauce. Yeah, well, Australia is expensive, but also it's different, like different currency. Like in America, most of the time the income and the wages normally tends to be lower than you would get here. But yeah, and we keep getting taxed and inflation. I mean, stuff like cigarettes and alcohol and stuff is pretty ridiculous here these days. Keeping getting taxed, and then the inflation goes up, and then they do stupid shit like potato shortages and lettuce shortages and stuff, so they go up through the ceiling for a while, which I don't really understand how we can get shortages of stuff like that, but we do. Yeah, I saw Grego's video pop up. I didn't actually have time to watch it. I was still editing my video, so I'll have to see what it was. I think it was noodle box. Yeah, noodle box. Yeah, I've had the Chinese combination before. I believe the Chinese combination, it was noodles and then it had like a honey soy sauce sort of flavor. And obviously it had like veggies like broccoli, carrot, beans, sprouts and stuff. A troll is here. Who cares if a troll's here? Just piss weak by just keeping coming up in the background and then just leaving. But yeah, then I'm pretty sure it has most of the meats like prawn, chicken, possibly beef. But yeah, the when I've gone to Noodle Box, that's pretty much been my go-to, the Chinese combo. And yeah, I do need to try that on the channel sometime. Like they have Noodle Box, and I don't know, they have a couple of franchises for like the noodle places here. I've done a couple of cooking videos. They're just hard to do. I mean, mine are, yeah, just I don't really have the space to set up, and the lighting as well. Like the lighting in the kitchen's fine if you just want to cook, but then if you want to do videos, it looks really shitty. And that's why I have ring lights and stuff in here, and I'd have to try and hook the ring lights in the kitchen, or or work on the lighting. What I did think about is maybe like doing the prep here in the desk in top down view, and then maybe do that later. But we'll see. Oh no, there's someone with their middle fingers up in the background. Might just leave him in the naughty corner for a second, or shall I bring him up? Let me know in the chat if you want me to bring up this. All right.
Hello
Right.
guys, this is fucking hungry, and I'm here to give you another review. They were
What have you got?
reviewing
Oh,
cornflakes.
yeah, not bad. Would you give
How's it
it out of
going,
10?
G? Oh, I give it a good when they're raw, when they're nothing on them, give them a good, a bit of 4. 4 an R
Uh,
rating. The R rating 4.
yeah, I'd give them about a 4.
10 out of
What about a
value
bit of
because I got
milk?
it for free. Got them for
Did you keep
free,
your
so that's
Milo?
it. No,
You still that's like weeks now. I need to get some Milo
yeah.
as well. For some reason, it's been on my mind, like a like an ex-girlfriend, like oh, I haven't had Milo in a while.
It's like the Tassie tomatoes for me.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, Mrs.
Oh,
Rolfus.
I'm joking.
Everyone's saying hello to the King Benji.
Hello, guys. We got
Yeah,
mayhem in the house. Roger.
Laura, we got a poll somewhere. We're having a poll. Yeah, they always blame something for the shortage. Next time they'll be blaming Benj. They'll be saying, "Oh yeah, him and his pet life addiction is the reason that there's no Tassie tomatoes." Laura wants to know if you
Put
put
sugar.
sugar on them in milk.
Of course I do. Sometimes I even put it in the cheeky microwave for a bit to like get it, like warm.
Sloppy. Gotta get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it a bit sloppy.
yeah, that's it.
So what's been going on in this life?
Really, I said about what I've been up to. I spoke about what I'm going to review. We spoke about chocolate for a while. We spoke about tea for a while. Then we started speaking about Asian food, and then we started speaking about different hosts from different cooking channels or traveling food channels, like Andrew Zimmerman, Adam Richman, and Anthony Bourdain. I don't know if you know any of them. Looks like he knows them. What about Gordon Ramsay? You know Gordon Ramsay?
Nah, I don't know that
What
twat. I don't know. I don't know that idiot sandwich. I don't know him.
what about Uncle Roger?
Oh, Uncle Roger. I love Uncle Roger.
I'm not talking about this Uncle Roger.
Hey, Benina. Is that Travis
Yeah.
Scott?
What?
Who's on your
It's
t-shirt?
on my shirt.
Yeah, is that
Travis
Travis Scott?
Scott.
I thought that was Travis Scott.
Black.
Black?
Yeah.
Is that racism?
Um, maybe.
Fair enough. Well, I'm here to help you get through the next 12 minutes before you hit an hour.
Oh yeah.
I hope you can come in to
Cat.
help.
No, this is old dirty bastard.
Oh, I've got a
No.
bad cough.
Oh yeah. I what? I did two Benj.
I don't know what
Who
she's
the
on
hell is
about.
Travis Scott anyway? Think Travis Scott. I know who he
Travis
is,
Scott
but
is
what the
one
hell
of
does he do?
the new rappers, the auto tune rappers. The what song
Oh
did he
yeah.
sing? You know that Sicko Mode by Drake.
Ah. Yeah, didn't he go out with Kardashians or some shit, or was that someone else?
Yeah,
I
some
don't
some
know.
like that. Some like that. I think
No, I
Chloe
can't
or
really stand those.
something.
Yeah.
Yes, I am, even though I don't have an active YouTube channel.
No one wears their hair like old dirty bastard. They might have similar hair, but nah. Old dirty bastard was the originator. Oh God, he has two kids with her.
Paul Stills. Hey,
Probably.
Paul Stills.
Oh, the old Paulie. Paulie S. Paulie S in the house.
Yeah, Paul. I love Paul.
If you want to know who Old Dirty Bastard is, he's the person who got up on stage and took the mic when they did Wu Tang didn't win an award and
Wu
told
Tang.
everyone off.
Have you listened to
Wu
that
Tang's
song
for the
with
children.
System of a Down?
I have.
That's a good song. Shame. Shame on a
Shame.
fella.
Yeah. Yeah. Shame on a fella if you step through to the Old Dirty Bastard Brooklyn Zoo. Uh, we have 8 people in the round triangle rectangle table of G, as Roger would say.
And bench. Where where we're signing a peace treaty. Where's our peace treaty?
Yeah, Roger, have you signed our peace treaty yet?
Can you send it in a
Who's
Google Doc form? I want a Google
uh,
Doc of this peace treaty that I need to sign.
yeah, he told us about this a long time ago, but he's not a very good manager. He never manages stuff. He always tells us.
Um,
So laugh now, cringe later. This is a funny stream. Yeah, we're waiting for it, Roger. Let us see it.
we're not gonna have Mr. Rolfus tonight. No Rolfus,
Oh, I don't know.
unfortunately.
They've gone a little bit quiet. I'm pretty sure he's saving all his energy for tomorrow stream.
No, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. He's off to work tomorrow. Early dawn.
Oh, sleeping already.
Yep. He
Hey
went to
there.
sleep at 8:30.
Oh, bloody hell. Steam trained Mark. Welcome, welcome. You saw the naked alien, didn't you? He was calling the naked alien fake. I got quite upset
Not the
about it.
naked alien.
Yeah, did you see the naked alien that's been getting
Yeah,
around?
them bloody was it Mexico?
Yeah,
The Mexican
something like
Congress?
that. That looked hell
It
weird. It looked like looked like a dry
looked like
biscuit
some
or something.
version of a dried version of ET.
Yeah, it
I
did,
don't
eh? That's what
understand.
I thought. I'm like, yeah, it looked like ET. It's like they
It's
watched
probably like
ET for the first time. They are
it's
fake.
probably some like Egyptian thing.
How can you call my boy fake? He's been around for a while being naked and all that. The
Good
legal
old.
age? Oh, it's about 12 in Australia, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? The legal drinking age.
No, that's 8. It's 8.
Uh, oh, there's the naked alien. Look at him, how sweet he looks.
He looks very comfortable.
His body looks his body looks a little bit weird, kind of like a dried piece of bread. Uh, oh, Benji's touching him in his no-no square. Look at his eyes as
This is
well. He
what
looks hell peaceful. Why is he like? Why is he sleeping in like a silk blanket or something?
they've had a funeral for him because he's dead.
He's been dead for a while, hasn't he? Uh, they only just got around to doing the funeral. Oh, now speaking of dead, speaking of dead, whoa, whoa,
Rogan.
old Joey boy getting a bit excited there.
I'm getting a bit excited right now. 5 minutes until
Oh,
1 hour. Let's see if we can make it.
I don't know, I'm starting to
Feeling a bit
struggle a
exhausted.
bit. Benji is a Chinese spy. Someone keeps trying to join, but they can't. Oh, is that your friend Clayton?
I love Clayton.
The black one or the white one?
Both.
Well, at the same time. Fucking hell.
Yes,
Are you
apparently I'm
drinking?
having fun.
Are you drinking your cornflakes?
Oh yeah, totally. Drinking them cornflakes.
Bottom of warm cornflakes.
Ooh. Where's the bulldozer? I don't even know where the bulldozer is.
You haven't got
I haven't seen
chased
the
by it for a
bulldozer.
while.
I haven't seen the bulldozer for ages, bro.
Yeah.
I can't roll away fast enough.
Oh man.
My,
Fucking hell.
my, my tires got stuck in the pebbles and I got run over. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not gonna say that. That's actually pretty fucked up.
Oh,
Oh no. I think someone got run over by the bulldozer when they were a bit high, and that's. I'm not gonna go for the rest.
that's why they act a certain way.
Nah, it was gonna be worse than that. I don't want to make fun of disabled people. That's what I don't want to do.
I don't want to make fun of disabled people. I mean, one of them. Don't
Myself.
want Laura to get angry again.
I'm still in that group chat, by the way.
Oh yeah. Has anything been
Yeah.
said since I fucked off?
Nope.
No, so still boring as shit.
Absolute, absolute zilch.
About as entertaining as that person doing a 1 hour YouTube bloody stream.
I can't eat the fucking cornflakes. I'm not gonna eat the fucking cornflakes anymore.
Oh fuck it, I'm not gonna eat the cornflakes.
Fuck. Herbert. Young children.
Just hanging out with my buddy. Looks like that was it. What do we got? Not that kind of gal. Well, that's good to know. Show me the money. Oh, what are they doing in the chat? Showing each other money. If it was another live stream, they'd probably be showing other kinds of stuff to each other. Pet live.
Hey guys, welcome
Oh
to
no,
fetlife.com.
did you actually see stuff on that profile?
Yes, I did.
Do you want to share what kind of shit you saw?
Um,
Any anything
it
too
actually
full
quite
on?
it scarred me.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever been the same.
No,
I'm sure you took screenshots, right? Or did you just
no, I should have. I just was too disgusted.
what was it like tied up stuff and shit? Like kinky shit or
Uh, Anal fisting, you know.
Oh, are you serious?
But just a lot.
What, anal fisting on other people or on that person?
I didn't really say. It was just a bio of stuff. Getting cummed on.
What?
I'm sure it's still up there.
Oh shit. Anyway, I guess you can't, as they say, kink shame or whatever, but fucking hell. Uh, that kind of I haven't even seen it, and that kind of tripped me
Uh,
the fuck out as well.
that was a lot more that I can't mention, but it gets real far into the rabbit hole of that kind of stuff, and I don't want to experience that kind of shit again. It's like stuff I
Well, you've already,
haven't even heard of, and I was confused.
so it's not the type of
And I
stuff they teach in sex ed.
no, it's probably stuff you wouldn't even heard about because I know a lot of stuff, and
Yeah,
yeah.
probably, yeah. Now we know what happened to the rest of those fire needles.
There was also car parks on the bio as well. Favorite place is car parks, McDonald's car parks
I
with a
mean,
certain who was it? Mark. Was it Mark?
no,
Or
wasn't
Savvy?
nobody, but he said Mick or some shit, so I was pretending it was Mick the Mick on wheels, but it was someone different. Don't they
Yeah,
call that
but obvious.
dogging when it's fucking outside in car parks?
I think I can't recover from ever. No, but the fact is the audacity of that person to have it as a YouTube channel name is very confusing to me.
And also, what I found super hilarious was getting angry at you, but it's like any person could just put that in out of curiosity to see if that's. It's like having that as your password or some shit. It's like just
Yeah,
you type that in, and a smart person wouldn't have that as their name or whatever. But then all of a sudden, started going a little bit sheepish, a little bit ghostess, white, freaking out. Oh man, so fucking
oh
stupid.
well. Wasn't my fault, it was his fault.
Did you put that up after you found it?
No, that was before. That was just a coincidence. I was just trying to get him
Just for a joke.
riled up. I was trying to get him riled up.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And then that
That's
just
what I
came
thought
up.
as well. I'm like, I thought you were just doing it as a joke because you kind of was just acting. And then the
Yeah,
next
I did it
second,
as a joke.
so I take it down and then starts firing up. Take it down. Take it down.
Yeah. Oh well.
Is it still up there? Or is it down now?
That's what I'm
Or you
having a
haven't
look.
looked since?
I'm having a look.
We'll screen we'll screen share it. No, we won't be, but
I'll send it to you on um
oh,
bloody Discord. Well, the
uh,
screenshots. I'm not sending you the actual page because you need to like make an account.
well, so now we know what you get up to in your spare time.
I stalk people, bro.
Anal fisting or whatever. Oh shit. Fucking hell.
Um, everyone's gone quiet in the chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we scared everyone off. There's still 9 people watching. Hello.
They're just
Uh,
interested in drama.
they're all making accounts. We're all signing up to FetLife.
Maybe I can join. I'll never join. I'll never properly join FetLife under my actual fucking name.
And then brag about it to everyone, and then trip out when someone actually finds the profile that has a very obvious name attached to it.
Yes. Oh,
Almost want to go back and watch that live stream.
I can't even remember what
I
live stream
remember,
that was.
I remember it was fucking funny though. Oh yeah, that's fair enough, Laura. We're being angry little gals or whatever.
Gals.
Roger the pirate's updating his laptop so he can make an account. Or Paul's multitasking, one hand on FetLife and the other hand on hello there, Mrs. Rolfus. I have the lovely Benj with me.
Yes, the
No,
lovely.
we wasn't talking about porn stuff at all. Like we would do that. We were just talking about what was it? Anal fisting or whatever it was.
Oh,
Oh
guys, what's
man,
going
now I've
on?
just got even more worse stuff in my head than I originally had about that person.
Yeah, it's not up there anymore.
Yeah, it's probably good. Probably use as an excuse. Oh, tie me down to do it, because otherwise I won't enjoy it. I have to struggle a bit.
Oh God.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might have
no.
joined at the wrong. You might have joined at the wrong time. It's all right. We're just talking about our. Yes, yes, we are. I don't even know how it came up. It just came up, and unfortunately, good old Benj saw more than he could have or should have. Ah, but yeah, I guess each to their own, but don't like talk about it on your YouTube channel, then get angry when someone just types in just the most obvious name that you probably could ever use. Oh man. Uh, I seriously didn't know I'd be have these images in my head tonight.
I never thought I would.
Uh, yeah. My mouth's got dry all of a sudden as well.
Oh dear.
If Mark comes up on the stream, I'll eat the chip.
I think we should. I was talking to Mrs. Rolfus before I got on the stream, and I think it's a good idea that we should just stop talking about that person because
Which
I think he's
person?
getting off. I think he's getting off to like us talking about him.
Well, by the sound of what you was telling me, he gets up on a lot of stuff. I think it would be a smaller list, smaller list of stuff he doesn't get off on. And I don't even know really how he came up in conversation, but he did.
Yeah, exactly what Mr. Alpha said.
Yeah. Also, they just like never admit to being wrong or never feel like they are in the wrong. Like yeah, it's unfortunate. I've been around other narcissists in my life, so I know what they're like. Most of the time, to keep the peace, I've had to apologize or fix situations that I didn't even cause. Just to like, because that's how they work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not fun.
I'm not gonna be bothering to fix this situation. I'm done with it, especially after anal fisting.
Ugh,
And
just
I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a joke then, but I won't.
where's the We need to get out the good old G G Thanos.
Yeah, yeah, probably like that, and then open it up like a flower.
Expando. Oh gee.
I'm not going to necessarily talk about him anymore, but Two Aussie and Two Aussie Junior, they're definitely. I don't know. You'll just have to wait for the Funkin' Hungry video where I put little snippets in of Two Aussie Junior. You have a cereal cupboard like Seinfeld.
No, I do not. I just got a bunch of cereal on the top of my pantry. So I've got like a little cupboard, like it's really weird to explain, but on top of that, we've got like wheat bix. I've got my cornflakes in my room. We've got Cocoa Pops. We've got Chex. We've got bloody them
Oh,
Nesquik little rabbit shit cereal looking things,
yeah,
Cheerios.
yeah.
But I don't like them Cheerios because they're vanilla. I don't go on the vanilla ones. We got Fruit Loops as well, but that's about it, I think.
Yeah, Paul, that is Two Aussie Junior. I'm sure I don't need to explain it all, but that's Two Aussie Junior. Once you lick someone's ass and fist it enough, you become that person. Uh, yeah, Mrs. Rolfus is right that some of the other stuff besides he did to Mrs. Austin is very uncalled for as well. But yeah, to treat someone that's not even his partner, and I'm not saying that you should treat your partner like that, be that possessive and controlling. Definitely shouldn't do that to anyone. But considering that she's not even like, in a relationship or whatever with him, and he was trying to get her to do all the stuff and not be involved in anyone else, it's like my possession, no one else has allowed her. It's fucking ridiculous. That is what nasty people do, Roger. Ah, so that's where you got it from.
Yes, my
Ah,
good old mother.
the rooster is out of the bag. Oh, Cap'n Crunch. Fruit Loops are okay, but they're just like way too sugary, really. I like those. What are they? The honey checks. Yeah,
Chicken
these ones.
burger.
These Crispec ones go. Oh bloody hell! I'm not gonna. No,
No,
have you had Crispecs? Kellogg's Crispecs? They're like
don't think I've ever heard of it.
they're like the Chex, but honey flavour. Those go off. Those go off cut. Had them recently, and yeah, they're killer. Haven't had Nesquik since a kid. What are
What the
you
hell?
looking at?
I'm getting a phone
Oh,
call.
tripping out. Oh no, the little Mexican boy's back. Yeah, and I mean, really, anyone that doubted any of the stuff I was saying or doing, if you go back to the last stream we did, obviously a lot of people had different opinions, just more so similar opinions, but about their own experiences. But obviously, some people's getting emotional and stuff like that, and that's just unfortunately what happens when people manipulate and try to use people. And as they finally stand up for themselves because they're over it. Yeah, cinnamon checks. Yeah, you can tell when you get it older as well because a lot of the really sweet stuff doesn't satisfy you. Was that the Fruit Loop cinnamon one? Cinnamon donuts? They were pretty good, but I found them a lot more bland than I was hoping. I don't know, maybe I'm just used to the other Fruit Loops, which are just like way too much flavor, really. You prefer cornflakes? What about Frosted Flakes? They're great. Or whatever was it Tony the Tiger? Yeah, I reckon they would have been, yeah, the Fruit Loops cinnamon donut ones. It's funny, they didn't have much flavor, but the milk had all the flavor. It's like all the flavor goes into the milk, and the milk tasted delicious, but the cereal kind of they were nice, but they just yeah, a little bit lacking in flavor. The actual cereal. Oh yeah, you can't go past a Wheat Bix. The good stuff about Wheat Bix, you can have like if you're super hungry, you can have a few of the blocks or whatever you want to call them. Slab, a slab of Wheat Bix. It sure is the champions. We are the champions. A little bit of a fun fact: in England, they're called Weetabix. So that's about how different they are in the UK to Australia, like about one letter difference. Weetabix. Yeah, just right's not bad. I like Special K as well. Wheat biscuits. Wheat biscuits from Audi. Yeah, Audi does a lot of good stuff. They're pretty much almost the same as name brands, but they just change them. It's almost like they have the same stuff and they just change the name because a lot of it tastes fairly similar, or at least close to. When Laura was a wee lass, she used to just see some interesting insects climbing around the window. I hate sugar in the cereal. Yeah, I used to put a bit of sugar in the cereal, but I don't know. I find stuff like cornflakes don't really need them. They have the. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to like it, but they kind of taste nice as is. Both the kidlets like the crunchy nut. Crunchy nut's pretty good, and I used to like frosted flakes when I was little. Oh, we have Clayton here. Chicken
Clayton.
burger.
Chicken burger.
Chicken.
Chicken burger.
He's pretty much the only person really worth watching on TikTok.
Yes. Chicken burger dance. Chicken burger, chicken burger.
Or just,
Chicken burger, Lamington, Lamington. They need to
well,
make him
that's a little
make a
bit.
song.
Should do like a movie or series with him. Like, a series would probably be good. Him going around doing shit.
Clayton's food reviews and chicken burgers around Australia.
One of the best was, I think his brother got him like, I think it was the mozzarella sticks, and he was so
Oh yeah,
excited thinking it was a mac and chicken burger. And he's like, "No, what are you on about?" He's like, "Oh, this ain't no chicken burger. No, I'm pushing it away." So, what are you on about, man? I got you these to try. Nah, it's chicken burger. Kept pushing it angry away.
chicken.
I love it when he gets angry.
Yeah,
He
he
just
gets
he
very.
shakes his head like. Another classic one was when his brother put barbecue sauce on his ice cream instead of chocolate sauce,
Oh,
and he's like, "Ah, chocolate sauce," getting excited, and he's like, "Oh, what's wrong with it?" He's like, "Nah, no." It's like, "What? Just
chocolate
eat
sauce.
it. Stop mucking around." He's like, "Nah."
He's very cranky.
It's
That
almost like these.
old Clayton.
Uh, like because he's always happy and like he's always loving life, and then when people fuck with him, he's not very happy about it. But it does make for very funny videos.
How old is Clayton? I don't even know how old he is.
I don't know. I'd say probably about 30. I think he had a birthday recently. I did
Yeah,
add
I
him on
can't remember how
Instagram
old
because
he
I don't really use TikTok much, so I chucked him on
is.
Instagram just so I get my fix. Aldi's
Everyone's gone
Honey Nut
quiet.
cornflakes aren't as sweet as Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. I have to try that though. I do have the Aldi cornflakes. I haven't opened them yet. Yeah, it'd be good to see how good their cornflakes are. I do have some mee goreng from Aldi's as well that I need to try.
Chicken burger.
Oh,
Oh,
you don't have
get rid of
Aldi
the
in
chicken burger.
Tasmania.
Oh, shut up, G.
I just remembered. Like, oh, maybe you might like the cornflakes, and then I'm like, oh, wait a second. That's all right. I'll have to send a box over. Chicken burger.
Chicken burger dance.
Oh, it's very quiet here tonight. I guess without controversy, this is what we get. Just the regulars. Now all the drama's over, everyone's gone. We'll have to start talking about FetLife again. That got the no red router, no red rooster. Oh, that's all right. Next time Ben sees Paddy Joe, hopefully he can supply him some red rooster.
I'll supply my own when I go to Queensland. Fuck Paddy Joe. I'm still
Yeah, we
angry
end
at
up
that
taking you
man.
to we end up taking you to Macca's or something instead.
Yeah, he'll take me back to Carlos Jr. Hey, Red Roof. I like we went to 4 locations and they were all closed. But it was a Sunday, so I
Yeah,
reckon it's a church thing for Red Rooster. They do like a Chick-fil-A in America in like the Melbourne CBD or some shit. They go
they
pray to
just need.
the overlords of Red Rooster or some shit.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just that Paddy Joe is banned from all those places. That's why you never see him eating from any of those big chains. And Carl's Jr. for some reason hasn't banned him yet.
I think th well, the manager came up to us and spoke to him after we left, so I reckon he got kicked out and he hasn't told anyone yet.
And they're like, "Oh, this is the last fucking time that you're allowed here." That's probably why he has to pay him off so much, so they don't so they don't leak the information.
I'm gonna have a look at the Red Rooster menu and see what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna plan this month ahead. Should I do a little YouTube review?
Yeah, you should. Oh, you got to
Oh,
try the
Red
fried
Rooster
chicken.
review.
The fried chicken is pretty epic.
I might start a new YouTube channel, guys, exclusive on G's channel. Well, I've said it a
Yeah.
bunch of times on G's channel, but I might go through with it if I get my hands on some red router.
Just checking the old vroom vroom. Oh man, I'm losing subs.
Good old Fet Life.
That's all right. It was probably Laura.
Oh, Laura, come on, Laura.
Yeah, I only mentioned Fat Life 4 times or 5 times now.
Come on.
It would be called the Benji
Oh,
and G Show.
I'm gonna have a look at this. Have a look at this. I'm already getting hungry. This red router. Oh, they got hot honey fried chicken.
Yeah, I need to try that. It's annoying because I'm pretty sure the closest one is about half an hour, 40 minutes away from me.
God, red roosters is a lot cheaper than KFC. It's quite dear in Tassie.
Yeah,
What should I try, G? What should I get when I'm
I reckon a pretty good idea would be you can get a burger box that has a piece of fried chicken, a burger, and chips, drink, and potato gravy. I'm pretty sure the
all right?
chicken they do, the fried chicken is they do spicy, the hot honey, and just normal. That's their Reds
Oh,
burger, and that's
they've
like
got strawberry cheesecake from the cheesecake shop.
really,
Yeah, never knew that. Fair enough. Um, so box meals we've got 3-piece honey hot uh fryer, Reds box, spicy box, barbecue box.
yeah, probably
There's
even a spicy burger box. Man, that's only $12.30 for the small, but that's a decent can of drink and chips. That's 12.30 cents. That's killer price. I think these are app specials or offers.
I might get the barbecue bacon one when I'm down. Oh, it only gives you one piece of chicken though. Hopefully it's not as small as KFC. Bloody down in Tassie, they're about that big for like,
Yeah,
and it's just fucking ridiculous that down here. It's stupid.
when I had Red Rooster, most of the pieces were pretty decent size.
Hopefully it's good. Might just put some chicken on the side if I get. I want to get the barbecue. This barbecue burger looks good. Barbecue bacon burger. Oh, there's chicken combos as well. Quarter. Oh no, they're just half chickens in the fucking box.
Yeah, Red Rooster does roast chicken as well.
What are buttermilk wings?
Buttermilk is how they like tenderize or what they do it before they cook it, just to make it really
Oh,
moist and
okay,
shit.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
they put it
okay.
in buttermilk overnight or whatever. It's normally just to make it moist and not dry and shit. So that's just the process before.
Yeah, these guys can make me moist if they want. Dip me in some
They
buttermilk.
already did make me. Went from bloody anal fist into Red Rooster.
Oh yeah. So make it a triple. What's that on about? Make it a
Um,
triple.
Must be adding another fillet of chicken in it. It must be like a double burger. Must be.
Sly Dogs, Red Rooster. Oh God, I'm hungry. I might just book a flight now to go get Red Rooster. Honestly,
Oh, they do vanilla fucking Coke as well. I love vanilla Coke.
what the fuck? Oh, what other chains haven't I tried? What's in Brisbane? Let's see what's in Brisbane. Might do some food reviews then.
How about the Mummy Snitch? The Benji.
Oh, the mummy snits are the best. So, there was some brand, I can't remember what brand it is, Maggie's or something, one of the gravy ones, what's that main
Oh
gravy
yeah,
one? Yeah, that the logo's in red or whatever. They used to sell bloody what is it? The seasoning shit, the fresh. I need to stop swearing. Jesus.
like breadcrumbs or whatever.
But yeah, the breadcrumbs. And they don't sell them down here anymore. So like, mummy snits were the best snits because of them. And then they got rid of it, so mum had to get other breadcrumbs, and it just didn't taste the same. You should get close couple nights, but like you couldn't get to that good flavor.
Yeah,
I was quite depressed. Made me quite depressed after that happened. It's very saddening.
have you ever had cornflakes instead of breadcrumbs? I remember I made some killer nuggets once and had like paprika and crushed cornflakes and stuff, and instead of using breadcrumbs, and they're good. They're
The
good.
fuck? Should I go to Poto? Potos?
Yeah, I haven't gone to a Porto's in ages just because I prefer Nando's, but a Porto's okay.
Uh,
Porto's probably does better burgers than Nando's, but Nando's overall does better shit. I fill it all the way with a mummy snitch. I'm just gonna go get a drink. Are you gonna be okay for a couple of minutes?
yes, I'm gonna
Are you
see if
gonna
I can last.
last for the
All right, it's just me again. Um, well, Roger. So it's so awkward on my own. So guys, you know, I'm just here by myself. Um, might get Flat Life up for you guys in a second if he doesn't come back in a few minutes. Get Fat Life, and we'll rate people's account on Fat Life. Good old review on fatlife.com. But let me know who's in the chat at the moment, because I don't know who's in the chat. Is Roger still here? I know Miss Rolfus is. Um, but if you have any ideas when I'm in Brisbane on what I should try, put them in the comments. Is there Taco Bell in Brisbane? I don't know. Taco Bell, fucking Chick-fil-A, all that American shit. Does anyone know? It's so fucking awkward up here by myself. But yeah, Taco Bell. Let me just shut up. So, I'm not really a taco fan, but I'd love to have a taco. Looks like Taco Bell's. Yeah, Taco Bell. Yeah, I am in Taz, Laura. Um, um, just I'm having a bloody cruise at the end of the year, so I'm just trying to see if I could do a little food review here and there. Yes, me and Clayton. This is Clayton. He likes his chicken burgers. Um, Taco Bell. I It probably wouldn't be the same down in Australia because the Americans just put stupid chemicals in their food. I've There's a good YouTube series called Food Wars, I think, or Food Fights or some shit like that. It's, it's mainly hosted by this American Donny and this British dude. But they compare food sizes from that from America and the UK. I don't think they've done an Australian one yet, but yeah, just really shows you how much like unhealthy American is. Like bloody their small little drinks like the large drinks in the UK. I just don't understand. Like I like my food and all, but I don't see myself doing an American. Um, because yeah, oh well, I've got the extra hormones and whatnot. I don't even understand the extra hormones, whatever. That bullshit. Let me know if there's any lurkers in the chat. Any special lurkers that I can shout out, to Aussie, Greg's Kitchen, um, anyone else? Sammy, the Red Wiggle, the Naked Alien. So what's everyone's thoughts on this Naked Alien that the Mexican Congress said they discovered? Oh, some dude named Funkin' Hungry's lurking. Um, this little fella.
Sorry about that, Benji. You did a great job. I was just lurking for a while.
Of course you were.
Ah, I have seen that Food Wars, and yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah,
Like just
Americans.
stuff like when they've done donuts or whatever, it's like the American guy just piles all this food up, and then the English portion is like a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah, in Brisbane, have you
especially like
tried Ben and
KFC. Like
Jerry's?
they've got that bucket of drinks. Yeah, we've got Ben and Jerry's down here. I don't actually think I've actually tried Ben and Jerry's though.
'Cause I know when I went to
I've always
Queensland,
seen it around, but
that was in like Surfers Paradise or whatever. They actually have stores where they scoop it out. You can pick different flavors to put together. That was pretty good.
yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
I've
now they
actually
do.
tried it. I don't think I've
Um,
tried Ben and Jerry's because
it is,
it's too expensive down here for like their little tub. It's
yeah, like
twelve
15,
dollars.
$16 or
It's
some
like,
shit.
yeah, no, I'm not paying that much for ice cream when I can get the same flavor for like
Yeah,
the store
a
brand,
huge
which
tub.
is probably better than this Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's is pretty killer. But yeah, these days there's so many other brands. Like you can get a lot of
Yeah,
different ice cream and shit now. So the reference to Naked Aliens is one time when Mark came on, he was telling us there's this story about a couple of people that allegedly saw an alien or whatever. It was only I don't know, it probably would have been about, I don't know, 16 weeks ago or something like that. It was not that long ago. But yeah, I just came up with the idea of naked aliens because, most of the time you see them, most of the time they don't have clothes on. So I just asked Mark if they were naked aliens, and just like the Benji picture kind of proves that for some reason they seem to be naked a lot of the time. But yeah, I just kept on asking Mark about the naked aliens, and I said it so much that it just became something people
Just
would
came a
say.
thing in itself.
Yeah, and because my Wi-Fi stuffed up once, I was saying that it was blamed it on the naked aliens, or the
And
FBI
everyone
was
just took
listening
it.
in.
Yeah, bloody
Everyone just started
FBI.
saying it. Yeah, the FBI tapping into the Wi-Fi.
Bloody them bloody CIA agents, FBI.
Yeah,
Bloody we should talk about the Roosevelt people. Have you seen the stuff about the Roosevelts?
I don't believe so. Was it something recent?
No, it's researching it. They're like the richest people in like America or some shit, and like it's believed that they control most of the world and most of just the banks and stuff.
Yeah, no, I said my wife turned off my Wi-Fi, Laura. I don't know much about Roosevelt, but I do know more about Rockefellers that are bankers and Rothschild as well.
Oh,
The
Rothschilds.
Rothschilds.
That's what I'm talking about. Not Roosevelt's. Rothschild. Them people. The Rothschilds.
Yeah,
Them controlling everything.
Jacob Rothschild is who Mr. Burns is based on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you look at I'll see if there's a comparison. Like that sort of stuff. Like just has
Yeah.
the huge balding head with the hair on the sides and has like the face that comes out. Yeah, I've looked into them quite a bit.
I'm
When they
surprised this.
made Mr. Burns, but yeah, so many people don't know about them, but they're like one of the most richest, influential people because a lot of people look at presidents and queens and all prime ministers, but yeah, if you own the banking systems through most countries, you pretty much control the finances for the world. And I did
Bloody.
hear that's why a lot of the wars, like Iraq wars and stuff, were happening really because they were trying to westernize their banking systems and stuff.
I wonder if they're listening in. I reckon they've got little agents out there trying to track people.
And yeah, that is one of the little agents, the little dried up mummy alien. He's listening in
Yeah.
right now.
I'm gonna go to
Look at
sleep with him.
him. uh, let's all peaceful as well. Wonder if Mark's here. He'll tell you that this is fake. Yeah, I've
Benji's
been
not.
married.
Benji's
Married.
not real.
I've been married for 5 years. No, actually, to be honest, 13 years. That's when I got sold like a marriage. Yeah, either did I until now. And Roger getting his shirt off is more like Bigfoot, not the naked alien.
It only happens when I'm on stream as well. So like, it must be a coincidence or something.
Yeah, he didn't do it the last couple of times. I don't know if I'm disappointed or just relieved.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've got something
It's co-
planned. Me and Roger's got something planned. Massive.
what next stream?
No, we've got something planned.
Ultimate collab.
Oh, could be an ultimate club.
Yeah, it would be. I reckon Roger must have gone to bed. He's probably passed out on his bearded lady. Oh, see, he even saying that it's an awesome stream with Benji's around. He thinks they're shit without it.
Yep. Well, people just think your streams boring. G. You know.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know
Like
that
like
already.
like that other dude was trying to say. Everyone thinks my
Hmm.
streams are boring.
Are you trying to say my streams are boring? That's what he said to me. I wasn't trying to say it. I
I
did
say my
say it.
streams are boring.
Your streams are really boring, G. Wonder how many more people I've lost to the Wi-Fi. Me and my
Oh,
Wi-Fi. Oh no. Roger's getting ready for bed. He's putting on his pajamas. He's updating his laptop. So did you figure out what you're going to eat in Brisbane?
uh, chicken burger.
I reckon they'd have good local
I'm gonna find
places.
Clayton. Here we go. Chicken burger.
No, he's loving it. He's getting heaps into it. Oh man.
Chicken burger.
Oh,
Good old Clayton. He loves life. I would love to be Clayton. Just have his outlook on life, be happy.
yeah.
Have you seen him where he eats that fish? His brother comes with a platter of fish and he just takes one and eats it.
Not sure if I have.
Lamington.
Lamington. Cake. Cake is his new word, I
Cake.
reckon. He says that
Cake.
heaps now.
Fish and chippies?
I love that one where
Instead of
like pretending he's working or whatever. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing, mate?" So Smoko.
instead of me having my shirt off with Roger, I've got a bit of Clayton. Chicken burger. What's G doing? He's playing with his laptop. Hello?
Hello.
What are you doing, G? Oh, here we go. a bit of
Question
chicken
mark.
burger.
What are your pronouns? Are you female or male?
But
So your pronouns are fart. Stink. I've got a serious question now.
Stink.
stink.
Oh man, what the?
Help. Come on. Yes. Yeah, just press the trigger, mate. You can do it. Go, hold it in.
Chicken burger. Chicken burger. Chicken burger. Chicken burger. Chicken burger. Chicken burger. Chicken burger.
Just loving it.
Chicken burger. Bicky time.
All right, I'll make it for you. All right.
Yeah.
The barbecue sauce one.
Cake. No. 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 No chopping.
What?
No chopping.
What do you mean no topping?
Chocolate chopping.
That is chocolate topping.
I like that little face.
What is it?
Sauce.
Ice cream.
Mixed
Chicken burger.
emotions.
Mash.
Yeah, I know.
Mash. Chicken burger. Mash.
Yeah, I know.
Mash.
Man, that burger didn't look the best.
Proof that not everything can be an album cover.
Yeah.
Before I die, I'd like to do something nice. Take my hand and I'll take it for a ride.
Proof that not
Macca's scallop
Don't give the
review.
dog Clayton. Well, you obviously don't like the
Oh,
scallops, then, do you?
Macca's potato cake review.
Don't eat that little bit.
I ate a little bit.
Don't give it to the dog, Clayton. Well, you obviously don't like the scallops, then, do you?
Oh
Don't
dear.
eat that
It's a little tiny bit.
Clayton.
Oh, what the hell?
Chicken burger. Chicken burger. Chicken burger.
Yes, Clayton.
Yes. Chicken burger.
Man, he has heaps of videos.
Oh, there's lollies.
Yeah, eat it up.
Lollies. No lollies.
It's a Big Mac.
Lollies.
No, it's a Big Mac.
Lollies. Lollies. Lollies.
Love how he just rubs his stomach. And
Is that one better?
Yeah.
Yummy?
Lollies.
Good boy.
Oh, there's lollies.
Yeah, eat it up.
Lollies.
Lollies.
don't know where the fish one is. Probably have to type it in. Is this the one?
What's for dinner, Clady?
Fish.
What noise does a fish make?
God.
Huh? Not yet.
Maybe
Yummy fish? What noise does a fish make?
fish, fish, eat chips.
Fish and chips?
Uh,
Fish and chips.
there you go, everyone. That is Clayton. I could just do my streams and just me watching him. At least people would be entertained. Hey, what's going on, Becky? Fish and chips. What sound does a fish make? Fish. Fish.
Becky. Oh, I've got some news.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'm a photographer. I'm photographing. So there's a show happening in October, and I've messaged all 3 bands that are playing, and I'll be taking photos for them. So that's a sick deal.
That sounds
You know,
awesome. What
getting free booze from one of the bands.
is that a paid event? Like, do people pay to get in?
Yeah, I paid to get in, but they're gonna give me free booze, so they're gonna make up for it because at that venue it'd probably cost like $10 more.
Yeah, that'd
And
probably be like a good $15 for a fucking decent drink or some shit.
yeah.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Mrs.
Mrs.
Rolfers.
Rolfers.
Take care. How much are drinks? So, because I've gone to pubs and stuff. I haven't gone to like a music event for a while. I guess it depends where they're playing. What do they normally charge these days for drinks?
Well, the last venue I went to is sort of owned by the same venue that I'm going to, and
Oh,
when I went to that one for a Coke and JD, that
yeah,
cost it was like a cup about this big, about that wide. It was full of ice, and it cost 11 to $13. But this
yeah,
place is like
damn.
high venue. Like it's run. If you know Mona, if you've heard of Mona, um, the dude runs Dark Mofo, which is an event in like Hobart of dark arts and shit. And then he owns these venues as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, a lot of times when I used to go to gigs and stuff, sometimes like sneak in a bottle of alcohol or whatever, or normally sneak in some Tassie tomatoes. So then at least you got some of that to go with the alcohol.
Jeez.
Or sometimes like jugs are cheaper, jugs of beer instead of buying one separately.
Yeah.
Get like a jug, save some money.
Oh,
So, so I remember one gig that I bought a fresh jug and then the show started. So I just instead of pouring anyone drinks, I just went up and started drinking out of the huge jug as I was listening and shit. Oh, it was ridiculous. Yeah, back in those lit days, as they say. Are you just using your phone to take the pictures on the camera, or?
nah, I'm using the school's cameras. I'm gonna loan them out. I can't tell any the school about this because you can't profit off school material. I don't think. So I might not tell school about it.
Yeah,
But
you're just
I'm
gonna
not
say
really
that you're using it
profiting.
because you just have to like hire them like you would with a book or whatever, wouldn't you? Just put your name down and
Yeah. Yeah, I started up a little like Instagram for the photography with a couple photos of the first gig I um actually took proper photos at for a few of my friends. I was supposed to be in this
yeah,
band, by the way, but I just didn't really want to learn all these songs. So I was like, yeah. So I'm their band, but I'm technically their band manager, as they say.
yeah, that's fair. So is the gig like more smaller bands?
Uh, kind of, but like there will be a fair few, I reckon, because they're sort of more the they're a pop punk band that are having like a single what is it called? A
A launch
single
party?
launch. Yeah, they're having a launch
Yeah.
party, so yeah. But yeah, I sort of know these guys because I've been messaging them on like Instagram and shit. So like I sort of know them, not really personally, but hopefully I can kindle something with them because they've got potential to become bigger than they are. They've got some
Mhm.
good bangers. They just need the right exposure, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully if they do this gig and find themselves doing more just to get out there.
Well, they've been to Melbourne a couple times, so they're kind of in like Melbourne sort of Tassie sort of scene. They're all the way from Launceston
Yeah.
though.
And the best place, hey? Is
But
that as
yeah,
bad as they say it is?
they're a right couple fellas. I've seen one of the dudes at another concert, the guitarist for the band. I've seen him. I was chat with him at a concert I went to, the last concert I went to for a bit. But yeah, it's well, sort of like it's good because I've talked to this dude. It's a big Australian metal band, and I think nearly like the biggest well-known Australian band called Die Hard Is Murder.
Okay.
What's their highest? Their highest streaming is song on Spotify is 33 million. And like I just
That's
sent off a
awesome.
message to the guitarist and he replied in a matter of hours and I was like, well, this is it's bloody nice. Like you can have a genuine conversation with these people and like I've had conversations with a couple other big artists from Australia and I didn't ask them for photos or anything because like you're just trying to have a conversation and not really bug them. You just want to have a nice conversation with
Yeah.
them, which is nice to have.
Yeah, instead of like fanboying out, you just like, you speak to them like anyone else.
Yeah, they're just normal human beings that love the shit that you like, and you just get along.
Yeah, because I follow a lot of like rappers from different countries, either here or England or America, and yeah, I do find like the English and the Aussie ones are a lot more laid back and will talk to their fans and shit more.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, especially when I used to do the old like rapping and shit myself. Used
Yeah,
to it's cringy looking back at it now, but like asking Hilltops or other places like other people to listen to it, and they will and give you feedback. But then you look back at it when you're older, and you're like, "Fucking hell!" They probably was like thought it was shit for being nice.
yeah, like
Yeah,
some shit you look on back on, like you fucking cringe out because it's like, why did I do
yeah,
that? Why did I say that? Or why did I think this was a good idea? It's like, oh well, nothing you can do about it.
yeah. That's it. Just yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you're more developed in areas than you are, and then as you get older, you just like, nah, definitely had to grow up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh well, that's all about life. Sausage fest. Let's go. Oh, we made it past the 2 hour mark. Let's go. That deserves a little bit of a celebration.
No, Roger's not even here. Let us know who's still in the chat, who's still lurking. There's
Just gotta
4
get
people
these
now lurking.
views.
Probably Becky, Laura, possibly Paul. Look like Mickey
Probably
Mouse.
just yourself.
Oh, Chef Benji.
Bon appetit. I don't think
Ah,
anyone's watching.
everyone's probably just turned it on and walked away. So it's just us now. What are you up to tomorrow night?
Schoolwork. I should be doing schoolwork right now, but I can't. I can't be fucked. But I'll be doing that. Oh, tomorrow, shit, catching up on some shit. Oh well.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Oh, Laura's still in the house.
Bone appetit. What's the bone upon your teeth? It's still fucking early as. Sometimes when I stream, it feels like it's a lot later than it is. It's only past 10 here. Yeah. Oh, I might wrap up the stream. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's getting a bit quiet. Not much to talk about, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well, so I've got to save some of the cringe for later.
Yeah, got to save
But
some of
yeah,
the energy, stream energy, you know.
yeah, this was just a little taste of the cringe
Can't
to
burn
come.
yourself out.
Yeah, that's it. All right, then me and what was it, Travis Barker or whatever he's called,
Travis
Travis Scott
Scott.
or whatever. We're getting out of here along with Benji. Appreciate you coming on, Benji.
Oh, good. I need to
And
save the stream a little bit.
oh yeah, still need saving. And cheers to everyone in the chat. But I'll see you tomorrow night if you want to come and join us live. All right, catch you.